As he said, my name is Deacon Todd VanderMay. I'm from the Diocese of Rapid City. The only thing I really cared for or lived for, or really my God, was sports, especially wrestling. If you get 100 wins or placed at state in my hometown, your picture goes up on the board in the school auditorium, and that was what I was living for. That was going to be my eternal glory that showed I walked this earth. I started wrestling too late in life, so I was not going to get the 100 wins, but I'd gone to state once, so I knew my senior year that could be another option. So also senior year, I was looking at colleges. I was going to go to Black Hills State to be a history teacher. I was doing all the extracurricular stuff I could do to help with scholarships and college application and that, like being a student council president and various things. They also needed a catechism teacher for 6th graders as I was a senior in high school. So that year I signed up as a senior in high school, not knowing much about the faith, not real active in it, teaching the catechism to 6th graders, teaching them the faith that I was learning with them for the first time. Towards the end of my senior year, it was my last chance at the wrestling. I made it to state by misplacing by 1 match. And so after missing that, my life kind of, in a way, kind of crumbled. All that I lived and hoped for was gone, and wasn't really much to live for then. So then we were carrying on with the end of the school year, I track and then teaching catechism. And the kids wanted to watch the Passion of Christ. The 6th graders wanted to watch the Passion for our last day of class. And so we got the signed commission slips, and I don't know if I'd seen it before or forgot how graphic it was, but we had pizza and Rupert floats for watching the Passion. And while watching the Passion, I realized that I've been given the great gift of learning the faith for the first time. I never learned it growing up real well. I didn't really understand the sacraments and the faith that well. And I learned it with them, but I didn't let it change who I was, who I wanted. And as we were watching the movie, I left just sobbing my eyes out because I realized there had to be something more to life than just finding new ways to be happy, than sports or partying or whatever it was. So that year after high school, I didn't go to college. I knew that something had to be different, that something had to be more. At that point, my pastor suggested my name to the Vocations director, Father Mark, who took me on a couple seminary visits. And both times was like, this is not the place. These guys are a little different. I did not want to go to seminary, but I knew if I didn't give it a try, I couldn't say for sure. And so I went to seminary. And 9 years later, I've been ordained a deacon now. And so it's safe to say that I come to realize that that's where God wanted me. And there's much more that's going to come from that. But all started all those years ago with my grandmother first mentioning it and then pushing that away for years until it came back towards the end of high school that, no, there might be something more to life than just living for myself or sports or something. It's doing what God wants. So that's a little bit about me and what got me to these last 2 weeks of being a deacon. So thank you.